Quickly, what I want to talk to you today is about my other business, Ethical Outsourcing. So if you think about the main reason that businesses tend to outsource, what comes to your mind? Anyone? What would you think is the main reason that people outsource?
Don't want to do what I'm not passionate about.
Yeah?
Extra capacity, like pretty extra capacity, or lower costs.
Lower costs.
Yeah.
A lot of outsourcing companies and a lot of businesses focus on the cost aspect. And I've worked in outsourcing one way or another for about 15 years, and also in procurement. And I can tell you, in my time working in outsourcing, the businesses that focus on cost typically fail. It's more about capacity. If you're focusing on just the cost aspect of the outsourcing and trying to get the cheapest cost, and then trying to get a cheaper cost than someone else has got it, and continuing to push the cost down, all you do is push down the cost and the wages of the workers. And so you get to a situation where you get workers that are working at substandard wages, and they are all but pushed into a modern slavery situation where they're working just to have basic meals. But the other scenario is, if you push down the wage so far, the people that you get are the people that can't work anywhere else. But if you can afford to work somewhere else, if you have the skills, you go and take a higher paying job. So if you're looking for the lowest cost option all the time and you're looking to beat everyone on costs, you're getting basic level skills, and you're getting workers that basically care very little about what they produce because they're not getting paid for it. It's the same as it would be in Australia. If you have a company and you have staff and you want to employ a manager to manage a group of your staff, and then you say, oh, look, I only want to pay an entry-level wage, you end up getting someone that's just left high school, who doesn't know anything about management, and then expect them to have the skills of management, and they fail. So with ethical outsourcing, we decided, okay, our core objective is that we're going to pay the staff that we employ a decent or above average wage. We're going to give them above average conditions, and we're going to try and attract the people that we want to work with, that our clients want to work with, and try and give people into organisations that can do more than just basic skills and be a liability, because if you're doing basic skills and you have a basic level employee, you micromanage them and you don't trust what they're giving as output. So you're doing their work all over again, but you're paying them a wage. So you're just paying money, even though it might be a little bit, you're paying it for nothing. So ethical outsourcing, we focus on attracting the right level of candidate, the right level of employee, which we then provide to our clients. I mentioned Sabina engaged with us last session, and unfortunately she's not here tonight. She would have given a great reference. But she was after someone that was at that sort of senior level that could help to manage her existing staff and also contribute on a strategic level to her business. And we screened through candidates. We found 2 preferred candidates, and then we had an interview, which you've all heard, and then basically the day after the interview, Sabina asked for the guy to start. So with ethical outsourcing, that's the area that we're targeting. And on top of that, what we do is we mentor the employee. So once a month we have a mentoring session to see what skills they found they were lacking in, what they needed to develop, and help them to develop their skill set to become better in their employability, but also better for the client. And because I've had all of this experience with offshore companies and with being the interface between Australia and offshore, I mentor the relationship and make sure that there's no miscommunication, and Andrew's wrapping me up. So, so that's what we do. Ethical outsourcing, basically what we do is provide small businesses with an opportunity to save time, reduce their stress through a mentored outsourcing service. Grab me afterwards, have a chat, grab a card, hit me up on LinkedIn, happy to talk.